Hi Scorpios, this is Kelly from Moon Pie Tarot. This is your general love reading for February 2017. I've already pulled your cards, but I wanted to say really quick before I start your reading. I have uploaded, for those of you who don't know, I know my subscribers would already know this, there are Valentine's readings that are in my channel, in my videos section, that have already been uploaded. Okay, I uploaded them a little while ago, so if you're interested to listen to those, you can. They're more so for Valentine's Day, for those of you who are interested. But I always encourage to listen to more videos because you can get more clarity and more message in regard to those videos about your situation or what may be going on. So I'm not sure if those videos show up automatically. They might, but if they don't, they're there and you can listen to them if you wish. Okay, so I've already pulled your cards, and I think I already said this is for February 2017, and the first card at the bottom of the deck that came up, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this card, this energy, this all-around energy for February, as you, and this is a love reading, so in regard to relationships or your future or marriage or anything like that, this is you. I see you planting seeds. There's something in the month of February that you're looking for growth. Some of you those of you who are single are maybe wanting to start something new with someone. If you're in a relationship or if you are married, looking to have, this is care, this is nurture. So some of you may be either continually nurturing a relationship. I just feel like you're trying to start something. You know, the seven is always about this. The sevens in any of the suits here talks about potential and ambitions. And I feel like you guys are seeing some kind of a potential either in a relationship or with another person. I don't know if something's changed. I feel like for some of you, this could have something to do with finances. Okay, so some of you may be wanting to put money away with your partner or start saving money or investing or building. There's something, there's a potential. The word potential is really the overall theme for this reading, which is coming through to me strongly. Whatever it is that's on your mind, whether it's another person or a partner, you are seeing potential and wanting to start something, get something started in February, at some point in February. And this card, as you can see, you know, he's putting his seeds, he's planting his seeds. I feel like, I don't know, that when I said that and the message that was just coming through, I'm feeling like birth, right? For some of you who are with someone, or maybe you've been trying, maybe there's been infertility, and which is funny because this Ace of Rods, and I'm just going to jump ahead real quick, this is about male virility. Okay, so for those of you who are men, there could be this desire to start a family. Okay, or yeah. And you know, I'm thinking when I was looking at this card and said that some of you may be, you know, thinking about maybe going to see fertility doctors, or if you've been married or in a relationship, or just if you're female looking to get pregnant. I'm seeing this also coming up for the month of February, just a beginning to that, a starting of that. Or if you've been trying, I'm seeing that something has a possibility this month to take off, to take root. There's potential now. Okay, so for those of you who are trying to have babies, this would be a good month. Okay, so in the recent past, you have the King of Pentacles. So this could be your energy. or this could be the energy of another person. The King of Pentacles represents usually a earth sign. So we're going to go with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and sometimes it can be Aries. So some of you may have been involved with one of those signs. Okay, this is someone who is, I'm going to go, what I'm feeling is it's a business person. This person is not very, they're reserved in their emotions. Whomever you've been dealing with, they're very reserved. And as I said, this could also be you. There may have been some kind of a financial offer, either coming from them or coming from you, going out to another person. Sometimes when I look at this card, I feel like this king is just kind of like showing off his coins, which I don't really find that to be indicative of an earth sign, maybe more so for an Aries, but I feel like in that case this could have something to do with Aries. But I do feel like this person, maybe they wanted to offer you financial assistance, or for the ladies, maybe this was like an older man who was maybe trying to take care of you financially, kind of like like a sugar daddy kind of thing. I don't know, from wherever you are in the world, if you understand that, that's just maybe like a father figure or someone who has a lot of money. They're very astute, they're very reserved, they have a business mindset, they know their finances, they work hard, they're stable, they're not overly emotional. This is kind of how they show their love or their affection, by gift giving. So I do feel like this person may have been significant to you in the past. It could be male or female, or it could be you or someone else. And what you're presently coming into, though, is the Seven of Swords. And this card is telling me that you have an opportunity to take a risk. It could be with this earth sign from your past that you are, it's not that this person is gone, it's just that recently, and we're not into February as I'm recording this reading, so if you're listening to this reading in January, this person is significant to you right now. Okay, if you're listening to this reading in February, this person was significant in January, and now what's happening is you either need to take a risk with them or make some kind of a choice that where you need to abandon your whatever may cause you to not take a risk. Okay, this card too talks about deception and stealthiness, sneakiness. Okay, so I feel like the energy that's going to be happening, either someone is either going to take a risk with you, or you're going, it doesn't really mean anyone in particular. Like I said, it could be this earth sign, but I do get a sense there's this feeling of needing to take some kind of a risk, this energy. But the challenge is to view yourself as being someone confident enough to follow through with this risk, because the challenge is for you to not view yourself as not capable. I don't feel like there's theft or deception, even though this card does represent, this card, as I said, is a 7, and it also represents potential and ambition. And I feel like for you guys, this card is really representing that there is a risk that needs to be taken, and this is a love reading, so in love. But you may not be feeling like you are worthy enough to receive the reward, or that if you take a risk, you will not receive what it is that you wish that you're risking. Okay, and this is, but it's in the challenge position. So this more or less is saying to you to not go there, to not view yourself as someone who is incapable of handling things, because clearly you are, and this is what you could be reflecting back to yourself, perhaps insecurity or a bit of low self-esteem in regard to a situation that would cause you to not want to take a risk. Now, if this was a general reading, say about career, it would be the same message, but we're in a love reading, so this has more to do with a love relationship, okay? It's telling you to not be fearful, right? It's telling you to go ahead. You know, I mean, a person that goes to rob a bank, they may plan it out and things like that, but I mean, the only way it gets robbed is if they take the risk to do it. So, you know, it's saying this is not the Fool card, though, okay? Because the Fool card is someone who foolishly takes a risk and doesn't, they're just happy-go-lucky, and if they fall into a hole, they fall into a hole. The Seven of Swords, to me, is more calculated. So whatever this risk is, I do feel like for some of you, you have been thinking about it. It's a big deal to you, and it's something that you could be planning, and it will present itself strongly in February. Okay, you just can't you can't talk yourself out of it if it has to do with love, and this is something that you truly want. Don't tell yourself that you won't be received well. Don't tell yourself that, you know, this person will view you the way you may be feeling about yourself if you're feeling negative. This is just your thoughts about yourself, and thoughts are just thoughts, and they can be changed. Okay? At the root of your reading, this is the foundation. So you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nines in a reading talk about intensity. So I feel like for you guys, sometimes when I look at the Nine of Pentacles, even though it's a minor arcana, sometimes I feel like this is a person. Often, and if you listen to my readings, it usually comes across to me that way, that this is a person. This could be an earth sign as well. So some of you Scorpios could be dealing with an earth sign. They may not be earth sun sign. They could have earth somewhere in their chart, like moon, or, you know, in their Venus, or somewhere in their chart that's very prominent, or a lot of earth in their chart. But I feel like if we talk along energy, the energy which is the foundation for you, this is your energy that's coming. This is the root of all things. Success for you. You are wanting and wishing to be successful. That's your goal. Whatever it is in your life, whether it's love or career or health, your aim is always to succeed. Okay, and to have it all, which is what this card is. The intensity of this card is, you see how she's got these coins, and this could be for male or female, how she has these coins in this water. You know, this is being stable and grounded in our emotions, and our success, we wear it. We wear our success. This is what's within you, deep within you. But for some reason, something's challenging you, and you are not, I don't know if you are, some of you are maybe having difficulty with a partner, or difficulty if you're single and trying to come together with someone, or difficulty in a dating relationship, okay? But whatever it is, your intention is to be successful with it. This is what you want. And this could also be another person, as I was saying, like an earth sign, who embodies all of those characteristics. This could be someone who is successful, or this is how you view them, okay? And this could be the reason why perhaps there's intimidation in regard to another person. Maybe you don't feel like this person will view you as wonderfully as you view them. So that could also be happening. Okay, but they're telling you to take a risk. So if there's someone in your life that I don't feel like anything major, maybe this King of Pentacles person is just not very open emotionally, and maybe you need to try to reach them on an emotional level, but fear that they may not respond, or they may, if they do, maybe it won't be reciprocal. Now, you've got the Four of Cups in your, like, it's crowning you. So this is what's on your mind. This is the only cup card in this reading, and this cup card is about apathy. Okay, so I feel like some of you Scorpios may have someone on your mind that, and there are other people making offers to you, and even though you're allowing them to put their offers on the table, you are just not interested. Okay, there may be a lot of people around you, and for the males, there could be a lot of women who are making attempts to be with you or date you or are flirting with you or whatever situation, whether you're married or in a relationship or single, but you are not interested in these offers. And if you're female, it could go the same way. Okay, it could also be that you are making offers to someone and they are just kind of being like, they don't want to receive anything. Their arms are closed, folded in front of them. So that's like, no, so it can go either way. You'll have to just see what plays out for you. Okay. And so I feel like going into the near future, like maybe the third week, it's just, you have the Ace of Rods. So I see you just wanting to have fun. Okay, the Ace of Rods is new beginning, but it's also, too, if there is someone you're interested in, if you're single or dating, as I was saying in the beginning of the reading, this could have something, some of you may want to start a family with someone, okay, but something within you maybe is not feeling worthy of that, and with the Seven of Swords, you need to take a risk with that situation, okay? Because I see you maybe not wanting to take offers from other people and wanting to stay with a particular person, right? This could also be about having a new beginning it's just about having fun. This can be a very sexual card. So this could also be maybe you don't want to commit to someone. Maybe you don't feel like you're good enough, and perhaps you just want to keep dating and to go out and have fun, right? Because this card, you can see this person is childlike and they're playing, they're out playing. So that could be you, or it could be someone that you're with, that their energy in the near future is, towards the end of the month, that they just want to have fun, or that they're very playful energy. It could be that as well. In the position of you've got you. You have the Death card. So this is you being who you are, absolutely. But also, I feel like you Scorpios are trying to transform yourselves. You're trying to go from whatever lifestyle you've been living, even not fully, but making changes in your life for the better, because the Death card is a transformation card. This is passing from one phase to the next. So whatever is happening in your life as of recent, I see you trying to make change. And I feel like in a love relationship, that's definitely coming through. Maybe you're trying to change yourself. Maybe there was a sense of insecurity going on within you. Okay, and there will be that feeling, but you know that you can't stay there. You have to take a risk. And you're not the type of person that will not take a risk of things, because you're usually pretty confident and you'll just go for it. But I feel like something is happening in regard with another person where you are not, maybe you feel like they view you as someone who is just not what they're looking for or what you want. And so maybe you're trying to change yourself or improve yourself or whatever, to have whatever it is that you're wishing to have in the future, even if it's a family, to start a family for some of you, or if you're already married, to take your relationship to the next level, maybe just to have more fun, because, you know, if you are involved with this person, obviously they're, like I said, more reserved. Maybe they're not as fun, can be sometimes, but not always as fun as perhaps you'd like them to be. And so, you know, it's a kind of a mixed bag for you guys, and it sounds, I do feel like I'm jumping around a little bit. I try not to just go back and forth between singles and couples. So if you're single and this really isn't resonating, or it isn't resonating for you, you can always send me an email and I can give you a personal reading just strictly for you. I am feeling, though, for Scorpio in this reading, a lot of like a mixed bag for you for February. I get a sense that for February, you guys are like, one minute you're sure and the next minute you're not, and then you are, but then you're not, and you know you need to take a risk, and you're trying to figure out which way to go. And I just get your energy for February is you're going to keep trying, but you are just, it's not that you're not sure if you want to move forward in a relationship or in your love life in general. It's just that I don't know, I feel like you're kind of like, you know who you are, but something is just making you feel like you may, just this month, just this low energy where you may not be feeling too well, and you're trying to sneak out of that, you're trying to get away from that. And that's good, and you should, because I feel like that's just low energy, a little bit of low energy. I don't feel like it's like the end of the world. I just feel like you may be feeling very emotional. There's something that you want for your life, and you're not sure how to go about and get it, which for you guys is not really your way, but something's happening and you're not sure what to do. Now, look, people around you in your environment, you are viewed as someone who is a victorious type of a person. All right, look at this person, you know, they've got people around them clapping, and it's like an audience, or, you know, this is just people who support you, whatever it is that you do in your life or whatever you're doing, you have all this support, and this is how they view you. You know, he's up on the stage, he's up on a platform, he's holding this flag. This is, you know, he is a victor, and he or she. And so this is your environment. This is how you live your life. Okay, you are way up here, and these are all these people here, and they're in awe of you, and this is how they view you. Okay, and I don't really feel like you feel that way about yourself. I feel like you see that they view you that way, but you're just like, yeah, but I don't, you know, I'm just doing me. I'm just who I am. So I feel like, you know, I mean, this is a good card to have. So if there's reassurance that needs to be had in your love life, I don't think you really need to worry too much, because another person, whomever, if it's your partner or your marriage partner, or just someone you're with or dating, or just you're in general, if you're not dating anyone and there's, you know, others around you, this is how people view you. This is how you are seen. And you, the good thing about this card, in reverse, and I don't need to flip it over to tell you, but this card can also talk about ego, to watch the ego. Okay, so I don't know you personally, but I would say that if there's a tendency that, because people view you in such a high regard, if there's a tendency for you to lose humility, or, you know, take this and run with it, or have a false sense of who you are because of what other people view, there has to be some kind of a balance, you know, with this card. So you are victorious, and this person, whomever the person is in your life, whatever is happening, that person does view you as being sensational. Okay, but you just have to be careful that you don't get too sensational. Okay, your hopes and your fears. You've got the Strength card. Okay, so this card, you're hoping that you would be able to tame whatever is going on in your love life or in your life. Well, I just want to say love life. I was going to say life in general. If you want to listen to life in general, that's fine, but this is a love reading. So I do get a sense, whatever it is, that if you're hoping to tame a person or hoping to tame your love life so that you can have what you want, I see that happening for you because you have strength. And you will become stronger. This is really in the advice position for you, is to maintain your strength and your confidence. Okay, this card does not have the infinity sign on it, but these cards usually do. And it's funny because I did a reading with a friend the other day. It was personal one-on-one reading, and in person, and we were discussing the Strength card, and her deck was a little different than mine, but you can see it's the same message. You can see how these chains are around this wild cat. Okay, this person is able to tame anything that's chaotic or out of control in their life. And if you are feeling like your love life is chaotic and out of control right now for some reason, or things are just not exactly where you wish them to be, I feel like when you get past this energy and you do take that risk that you know you need to take, I do feel like you will be able to accomplish this. Okay? I know some of you want to hear, like, is my lover coming back, or is someone coming back, or is some of you could be involved with another Scorpio as well with this Death card. I'm going to see if I can pick up any more message. This reading's going on kind of long. And as I said, some of you could be involved with an Earth sign. Sometimes this comes across to me as the Virgo card. I don't know, I guess because of the way she has that look about her. But so some of you can be involved with a Virgo. Okay. Let me just end here, and I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. You have the Star, and this is the Wish card. So if this reading isn't resonating for you, I'm definitely going to say to you, this will. Make a wish. Set your intentions, because the Wish card at the end of the reading, the outcome is you will get your wish. You will have what it is you desire at the end of February going into March. Whatever it is that you're wishing to have in love in your life, it will happen for you. It will come true. So that's the way to end that is very hopeful. Okay, it's very hopeful because everybody's looking for different things. Even if you are in a relationship and things have been difficult, or you're trying to take a relationship to another level, that Wish card is saying that it's going to happen for you. And I was talking about fertility for some of you, or starting a family, or whatever your dreams are in love this month it's going to make it's going to happen at the end of February going into March. So what is the message for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? This is the Ascended Masters Tarot Oracle cards. What does Scorpio need to know for love for the month of February 2015? Oops. They're brand new, so they don't like to pop out. So I will choose one. So you have Teacher. Teacher, there's a lesson here for you to be paying attention to for the month, okay? Somebody is trying to teach you something. And I don't know what that lesson is. I don't know who that person is. It could be spiritual lesson. It could be your intuition. There's something, for some reason, I feel like some of you are making some kind of a change because of some kind of lesson you've been learning. But Teacher, there is someone guiding you, okay? And that could be your faith. And you need to, and it doesn't have to be religious, it's just hope. So whatever it is that you are hoping for, okay, pay attention to whoever is guiding you, because they will lead you to that hope. And that teacher could be, as I said, physical. It could be in the spiritual form, whatever it is. Whomever is guiding you, pay attention to them, because they are directing you on the proper path. Okay, Scorpio, I hope that this reading resonated for you. If it doesn't, it may just not be for you. You can always request a personal reading from me. Just email me at moonpietarot@gmail.com. And also look out for the February Valentine's readings that I've already posted. Okay, guys, thank you, and I'll see you in March. Okay, thanks. Bye.